Hello and welcome back to Gamer Viscosity. We're taking a short break from the uh, Misty Skull map to go to look at this mod pack and the Tekkit pack. This is the new form of Tekkit with Galacticraft in it, and that thing that you see sitting down behind me is our final goal for this series. Sonia and I have already been on here. We've built up a house and a good area to start with, a good staging area for VASA, which is the Viscosity Aeronautics and Space Administration we created. Very strange name, but Sonia couldn't be with me today. She was busy doing other things, so I'll be doing this solo, and hopefully she'll be able to join me in this later. Maybe I can see if I can get other people to get on with us too, but no guarantees on that. So there goes the moon, which is our final goal for this series. Just remember that. Here we go. All right. So I'm just gonna take you guys on a short tour of our area. First of all, meteor down there. This is our house. Stupid flag. Alright, there we go. Here's our house. What you saw me in was my space suit that I made for this. To me, it looks a little bit like the Iron Man suit. I should probably change it up a little bit, but we've been going around mining like crazy, getting all the stuff set up for this series. It's been crazy. Sonia's already has a garden set up. We found a village and stole some potatoes and carrots from it. I'll take you guys there eventually. We already have some ores and some metals. A couple furnaces. We have some food to cook. And then just chest of random items. I got a dimensional door for the dimensional door mod. Here is our basement that I made. It's using the fabric of reality and put a little enchantment room in here. Second floor of the house. I don't know what Sonia's plans are for that. She's the house architect in this case. Stole this from a villager. This table here and this little thing here. This table is apparently called a writing desk, and you use it to put notes in notebooks. So that's apparently a signal for south. If anyone understands what this is for, please leave it in the comments or link something so that we can actually figure out what it means. I've got several things in here. I have musket, some musket rounds, blunderbuss, some shots, rift blade. It opens a temporary door to the rift, to dimensional doors and pocket dimensions and all those great things. I'll take you guys through that at some other point. I found a bug with the musket and blunderbuss and all the other projectile weapons in this, except for the crossbow, I think. That they have infinite ammo so long as you have one of the ammo in your inventory. The only thing you have to worry about is the weapon breaking. So, I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intentional. I'm in survival mode, so it's not creative mode that's doing it. Here's Sonia's room. She hasn't done much to hers. I gave her some stuff so she can make herself a flag and all that other stuff. So, podiums, again, if anyone knows what the heck these things are for, let me know in the comments. I'll get something to eat real quick. Potatoes. I'm munching on these as we go over to the next spot. Alright, so here's our to-do list. I'll show you guys that in a minute. This is a guest house in case anyone else comes over. Any visitors, we have a chest for them and all that other great accommodation stuff. Nether portal, sugarcane farm will make that bigger. Okay, so the to-do list is first is to make spacesuits, so that is obviously my first goal and probably what I'm going to do this episode. Next is the oxygen collectors, because we need that to be able to make oxygen tanks for space travel. Fuel will be great for making the rocket actually take off. A work table will be wonderful, so I can actually build the rocket. Rocket components will be the next step after that. 6 is to make the spaceship. 7 is to get the launch pads ready. And 8 is for the final part of the series, which is the VASA lunar base and exploring the moon. So I see this being a sufficiently long series because I'll probably be doing at least 8 videos, probably more, after we get there, or with other mods that are in this pack. So, There's our mine down here. This is our strip mine. La 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 la. So it's just a long way down that we dug out. All the cobblestone that you see is ores that we found along the way. Is there anything down here? There's some cobblestone. Some coal in there. Oh crap. 1 second. Please don't tell me I left them on. I've had lots of problems with combustion engines and them, well, combusting and blowing up. Let me make sure I actually turn them off real quick. That's our mission control. I already built some computers for it. There's our technology barn. Oh god, please tell me I turned them off. Okay, they're off. Thank god. So this is our powerhouse. We built some of these. We already have some redstone energy conduits. I spent a lot of time making these. Several energy test racks to broadcast the power. This is our technology barn. Okay, so what we have in here currently is we have a liquid transposer to make more redstone energy conduits, magma crucible to make some liquid redstone, induction smelter to make us items. I need to make some more electron ingots, so I have to do that. Pulverizer to beat ores. It's kind of like a macerator, but for this. Powered furnace. It's essentially electric furnace. These are just storage chests for metals. What do I have in here? I have gold and lead. I need some silver, but I'll get to that in a minute. Mission control. So I already have some computers set up. Currently, they're just going to be for display more than anything else. I don't really know how to use computer craft. I'm not familiar with Lua or any other system that it uses. So I'm just having them here for appearance purposes. I might get some villagers trapped in here to make it look like we have a functional working staff of VASA scientists. But in the meantime, alright. So let's get to work on number 1, which is... What was it? Let's check our to-do list. Spacesuits. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look up what we need for spacesuits. Here's the UI for the spacesuits. I already have a parachute set up for me. So that way, when I re-enter Earth's atmosphere, I can parachute down kindly and gently and not fall to my death, which would be very unfortunate. But first thing I need to do is let's see, oxygen tank. Or no, we don't need oxygen tanks. We need oxygen mask first. Oxygen mask and oxygen gear. These are the two things that we're going to be making this episode. So first thing we need is an oxygen mask, which is just simply glass panes. And this looks slightly more complicated because it requires pipes and concentrators. So let's make them 2 masks first, one for me, one for Sonia. I'm going to make some chests real quick to put into the mission control, so that way we can just separate everything for VASA from all our regular stuff. So, this is also using the latest version of Minecraft, which I love because there's a click drag thing and crafting, which is so much easier than clicking repeatedly. I say because I am lazy and don't like clicking repeatedly. So here we go. Here is our VASA storage chest for everything that we need to go into space. All the components that we're going to use for space travel are going in here. So now let's go back and see if I can find us some glass panes and some iron helmets. Doors are not my friends in this. Okay, good. We have glass there. It's more than enough. We don't have any more glass? I could have sworn I smelted some. Huh. Anyway. So, here we go. 16. We quarried out a small area. That's what the fuel, or that's what the energy area is on top of right now. Found an oil spout that will be for when we get to fuel. I'm not going to do anything with that until then. So, yeah. Here we are with some ores. We should have some, there we go, iron. How much do we need for a helmet? I'll just take the stack. should be enough. Okay, so here we go. 1 iron helmet. 2 iron helmets. Next, we're just going to do this. Ta-da! 1 oxygen mask. 2 oxygen mask. So, okay, so let's see if we put one of these on me. I get a glass dome over my head. It looks like I'm wearing a fishbowl. Oh, I didn't know how to back to it. Awesome. Okay, so here I am in my fishbowl. In my Iron Man fishbowl helmet suit thing. I will definitely need to change the skin. I do not like how it looks like Iron Man. It's not that I don't like Iron Man, it's that I'd rather be unique to myself. Alright, so let's stick these 2 helmets into this chest here. Alright, what else do we need to do? We need to get all the components we need for the oxygen gear, which requires oxygen pipes, which is simply more glass panes, and it requires me to get an oxygen concentrator. That's a little bit more complicated. That requires me to get Invar, tin canister, and an air vent. I'm going to need 2 of these, so that means I have to do twice as much. So let's see, Invar is created from Invar Blend, which is pulverized ferrous and iron dust. So we're going to use the pulverizer to get all the resources that we need for this. So here we go. Let's go see. Should have some Invar in here. Okay, there's some ferrous. I don't think. Oh, I have Invar already. All right. Oxygen pipes. I just need glass. So oxygen concentrator. So I have the Invar. Need tin canister. Okay. And air vent. I need lead, tin. Okay, so I think I have some lead in the barn. I can throw that back in there. Alright, here we go. Yeah, skeleton. Oh, that was lightning. And I have a quartz sword, by the way. In this mod pack, you can make weapons out of it. Quartz that you find anywhere, which is wonderful. I don't have it in there. Why am I looking there for lead? There's the lead. Okay, so this requires lead to go into... Oh, wait, wrong one. Lead and then 310. Okay, so crafting table is over here. Okay, so air vents, check. Now I need tin canisters, so tin in the same shape as a cauldron. Check. They don't stack. Okay, so I need tin and Invar now in a certain pattern. And hopefully this will give me enough to make it. If it doesn't, I will cry. Yay! 1, 2. There we go. Alright, so we have that. Next, what we need for this is oxygen pipes, which requires glass, which requires sand. Now, I have hardened glass, but I don't think that'll work. So, that means I have to go to the desert and find some sand. Because I don't want to ruin the landscape that Sonia has so nicely set up for us to use here. So let me go inside, have a sleep, let the rain go away. Really? Alright, there we go. I don't see anything. Oh. Okay, there's my flag. I don't see any mobs. Oh, there he is. Die, you fool. This is VASA private property. You can't stay here. That lightning is kind of close. It's actually a little bit scary. I'm afraid it's going to hit something. Like, I don't know, a creeper. Because creepers become charged creepers when they get hit by lightning, and then it goes big boom and then bad. So, okay, so it's morning. The rain should be stopping soon. Yes, a nice sunny day for a nice trip to the desert. Now I'm going to need a shovel, and I might have one in here. I do! So I'm going to need a lot of oxygen pipes. I'm going to need some oxygen pipes. Let's see, how many am I going to need? I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 oxygen pipes will be needed for this. all of which consist of 6, so that's 30 glass panes. Let's see. 6 glass blocks equals 16 glass panes, so 30. I'm gonna need 6. I'm gonna need 12 blocks of sand for 1. Alright, so yay for math. That's why you stay in school, kids. Okay. This wonderful, beautiful landscape. And we're going to go to a desert where I'll also introduce you to our nice villager friends that were so kind to allow me to steal their food. I left them some, obviously, so that way it can continue to grow, and if I ever need food while I'm out here, just run over there, steal the rest of their food. Yay me. So, also another couple of things I'm going to try to do is find some rifts to go through to find more loot, but I might do that in between videos. Or if you guys want to see me in my crazy journeys through videos, well, through the rifts and my near-death occasions and insanely far returns to the overworld, let me know. I'll be glad to accommodate you. Okay, here we are at the desert. Alright guys, so for you guys that do not know what the rifts are in this game, it's the Dimensional Doors mod in which these rifts will appear in this kind of looking structure, and this is the aftermath of me going through the rift and getting some of the loot that was behind it. There wasn't much, but I got it, so hey. This is also a rift, and there's our kind little village, and over there in the distance you can see another rift that I went through. There were 3 rifts or 4 rifts or something like that out here, and I went through them all to see what I could find. I didn't find much of any value, so I left most of it there for maybe later to come back. So, where are our villager friends? Hopefully they didn't all die. Okay, there's one. Oh, here you guys are. Now this appears to be an entire village of wheat for emeralds. Emeralds for cookies. Emeralds for arrows. Emeralds for bread. Wheat for emeralds. Emeralds for bread. Emeralds for apple. So, this is the village of people I have to keep secret from Sonia, so she doesn't come over and murder them. She has a grudge against villagers. She never has liked them, really, so to make sure she doesn't know where this is. Okay, is this oil? It is, sweet. So there's another source of oil right there for the rocket. I'd rather use the oil source I found, but that's a good backup. So, I came out here for sand, but I want to check something real quick. Why is this here? Oh, it's because of that, okay. Okay, so let's get some sand. So guys, oh gosh. I'll just get a bit of sand and head back, I guess. Alright, so here we go. We're getting some sun, sand. Oh, come on. So, getting some sand. There we go. Okay, 52. That should be more than enough for our purposes of making oxygen pipes. So, off we go. And I jumped in water. Why would I do that? So let's head back to the VASA headquarters building. We might need some cactus for some more waterproof piping later. I don't know, so I'll just grab some and we'll set up a farm over where we are. Okay, there we go. Also, something else that this mod pack includes is the timber mod, which is awesome because if you chop down part of a tree, the entire tree falls down. However, like it would in Minecraft, if you cut down the entire tree, it takes away the durability of the axe. But instead of taking away a little bit of durability, it takes away the durability it would take to chop down the entire tree. So it's a plus and a minus because it will also, I believe, count the leaves that disappear with it. So, kind of good, kind of bad. Okay, so let's head back. Here we go. La di da di da. I think we should do something with this entire field here. There's just so many trees. We need to do something with all this. We might use most of this wood for a ornate-looking rocket platform for us to take off of when we start doing the rockets. And hopefully Sonia will be with me by then, so there we go. And there's squids in the water. Do we need squids for anything? I'll grab some insects just in case. Thank you. Come back. I just want to hit you. Okay, here we go. Air. Yay. Before I drown. And let's eat a potato. Alright, guys. We're almost back home. I'll have to explore some of these caves later. Squid! I expect to have 6. That should be more than enough. So, there's the house. Let's go in there and craft us some magical breathing apparatuses. So that way we can start hooking up oxygen tanks later. My flag is turned again, that's annoying. But anyway, back inside. Let's cook up the sand. Put half a stack in there. Half a stack in there. And when it's done, I'll be back with you guys. So, alright, so we have glass now, so let's make us some glass pipe things. So that way we can breathe in space properly without suffocating. That'd be bad. Sonya just started suffocating in space. Because obviously I wouldn't be, because I'd be the one with the oxygen tank. But, aside from that, grim fact, again, I hope she doesn't watch this. But, there we go, oxygen gear, so let's put one of those on me and see what it looks like. F5. Alright, so I'm assuming these hook up to one of the helmets, so let's go back into first person view. Hello flag, that has my face on it, it's kind of creepy looking. Up the stairs we go, into this place. Get one of those. Okay, so now if we hit F5, there we go. Okay, so now I have oxygen gear for the basic space travel. Obviously, we will need oxygen tanks along with several other things. I'll just throw these extra oxygen pipes in there. So, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And I will be hopefully recording with Sonia later. Bye!